Hello and welcome to the late night edition with me, Ayushman Singh John. Well, big breaking news coming in at the top of the bulletin as Saudi Arabia strikes on Yemen continue. The United Arab Emirates has now said it will withdraw its remaining forces in Yemen. The UAE's Defence Ministry has said that recent developments pose potential repercussions on the safety and effectiveness of counter-terror operations. The statement did not say when the withdrawal will actually occur. Now, top intelligence sources here at home have told CNN News 18 that the UAE feels that Yemen has now become a strategic liability given the fact that the security operations have continued for several years and the Houthis continue to pose a threat along the Red Sea as well as the wider region. So given the fact that Saudi Arabia has consistently targeted the Houthi rebels inside Yemen and those security operations are only continuing, UAE has now said that they will withdraw their forces as top intelligence sources say that for the UAE, the Yemen theatre of operations has become a strategic liability. That is the pitch that's coming in from top intelligence sources. Inputs brought to us by our investigations editor, Manoj Gupta. I'm joined by my colleague Akanksha Swaroop on the broadcast. So Akanksha, clearly it seems that this entire conflict is just dragging on. Saudi Arabia has been bombing that place back to the Stone Age, but the Houthi threat remains and the UAE now feeling the pinch.
Absolutely. And the statement also talks about UAE's role since 2015 when the Arab coalition citing sacrifices made in support of legitimacy in Yemen and counter-terrorism objectives, Ayushman, and not just combat troops which left in 2019, even the last counter-terrorism teams are being pulled out. After this announcement, there is no UAE military presence inside Yemen. By stressing voluntary, coordinated and on the safety, the UAE is signaling that this is not a forced retreat, defeat or any crisis exit. Yemen has become a strategic liability like Houthis, especially with the Iran angle, and given how vulnerable at the moment Iran is, especially at the hands of US, Israel and the European allies, Red Sea tensions, humanitarian optics, and UAE, which we all know is heavily supported by its Western allies, wouldn't want to, walk this tightrope at the moment. So the UAE Ministry of Defence has already issued that statement, as has been shared by our investigations editor Manoj Gupta. What we are being told is that the Ministry of Defence is announcing the termination of the remaining counter-terrorism personnel in Yemen of its own volition in a manner that ensures the safety of its personnel and in coordination with the concerned partners. So, as you can go by the statement, they are prioritizing the security of their personnel, and the measure is being announced as a comprehensive assessment of the requirement of the current phase and in line with the commitments of the UAE and its role in supporting security and stability in the region. We'll have to see how much of an influence has UAE had from its Western allies in making this decision, Ayushman.